Chocolate is good for your teeth.
I like it better than anything else. I enjoy it.
Chocolatey. Science is the answer. Science, 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 and science.
That crazy Nancy, she is crazy.
He doesn't know what he's talking about once again.
She's lost it.
Once again.
Yeah.
All right. Just a quick update, and then we're going to skim right past it because it's been, we were asking the question, okay, what is this Pelosi attack? What's the deal? Why?
What's the
Why
distraction?
just all of it?
We did ask explicitly what they were distracting from, did we not?
And it all boiled down to the confusion around it serves only one purpose, to distract. And so we'll get to that in a second. But there was a CNN update here. U.S. Capitol Police first learned of Paul Pelosi attack through live camera feed of House.
Hey, so Twitter can officially verify that it happened because surveillance cameras caught the event.
Yes, of course.
See.
And the details, they just don't get any more clear. It just keeps getting more confusing. I'll summarize for you for time's sake. Basically, the Capitol Police, they have a 24-hour video camera feed of Pelosi's house for security reasons.
Of course,
right?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And as we've been told, Nancy wasn't there. And so the majority of her security guards weren't there. And that's how he was able to get in.
Oh, this sparked a debate about protection, service protection and stuff like that. Like, hey, shouldn't their families also be included in the whole thing? So, yeah, continue.
Well, they kind of are.
That's what I thought, too.
Turns out that there was security there. It is unclear whether this was Capitol Police or a security guard. A little bit on that in a second. Long story short, Capitol Police had a 24-hour video feed of the Pelosi house, and just like nobody was watching it. Just nobody was watching it. Nobody noticed what was going on.
Another case for AI, by the way, to monitor everything, to make sure to flag or notify some people if something goes down. Continue.
Nobody noticed that anything was going on or that it had been broken into until, somebody at Capitol Police walked by their monitor and saw police lights out in front of
Is that a hammer? House. What's happening? Should I call someone?
Yeah. Oh, nuts. I was supposed to be watching that. It says specifically in the article, like, it's unclear whether somebody was supposed to be watching it or not with Pelosi not there. So all the, organizations are being a bit tight-lipped about if somebody should have been watching or not. But long story short, they could have been watching, or maybe they were, who knows, and did nothing. Now, there's also a piece of this article that talks about a security guard.
The third person.
A security guard outside saw David DePepe in a black hoodie carrying a black bag and saw him sort of casing the joint and walking around. And then they just kind of dropped the issue. They don't say who the security guard was. They don't say the security guard did anything. They don't say the security guard followed him or anything. They just say, like, yeah, a security guard saw him. Okay, well, a security guard saw him. What, he just...
No, he's
that's not suspicious.
No, he's a guy.
A loitering man in all black with a backpack outside of Pelosi's house.
He was his watchman.
And they just totally dropped the issue.
He was the informant and the watchman. Like, yeah, go in there. Yeah, it's totally fine.
Sure. The whole thing is so much more confusing. And, it goes into some statements from DePepe now, who admits he wanted to kidnap Nancy and break her kneecaps so that she would have to go, get wheeled up in a wheelchair in Congress and send a message, the whole thing. Okay.
Sure.
So it's just the whole thing. And of course, it's just all about elections are coming up. Elections are coming up. Remember, elections are coming up.
Yeah.
So that's the deal.